it's Lorcana Land Live, and welcome back to, or Lorcana Land, I don't know why I had the live part, that's my Twitch name. Anywho, today we will be talking about set 4 reveal. I'm so excited. So if you guys aren't aware, the set 4 was just announced as of yesterday over on Lorcana's Twitch channel. They now are doing a Lorecast stream. I'm assuming it's going to be like every couple of weeks or so. And they're just going to update everybody on different things and all of that. So it was very exciting. I got to watch it live yesterday. And I was literally, in my Discord server, just shouting out all the spoilers and stuff. And we're going to be showing all of that today for those of you that either missed it or anything like that. So yeah, as you can see on the screen, it is Ursula's Return is the name of it. And everyone has been joking on social media saying, Ursula's Return, return from where? If you follow the story, then you understand. And I'm so excited. And obviously the story is going to slowly unfold more as we go through the sets. But let's first and foremost just talk about it. I'm also going to give my opinions on certain things. And let me know your opinions and thoughts in the comment section down below. Now, without further ado, let's just get to talking about it. So, as you can see, pretty self-explanatory with the stuff here. The accessories, the booster packs, the starter decks. So, first things first, Ursula's Return is what set 4 is going to be called. I really like that they're making Ursula the main villain here. It just kind of makes sense. Girl power, you know what I mean? I also see, which wasn't explored in the spoilers, that there is going to be a more Raya and the Last Dragon cards. So again, not all the spoilers are out, but we have a pretty good list of them to go through. Also, the starter decks, they're doing one that is Amber Amethyst, that is going to be Encanto themed, which is super cool. Everyone has been wanting Encanto in Lorcana since it came out, and now we can finally have that. And then we also have the other starter deck, which is Sapphire Steel. So that one's pretty interesting as well. We have Anna and Hercules as our main peeps there. So that's really cool that Anna is getting her own card and everything. I mean, she has her own cards, but they're more storyborn rather than Dreamborn or Floodborn. And then the most exciting part is that they're bringing back old designs from the other sets into more of the accessories. So as you can see here, we have Rapunzel, which I love that Rapunzel mat. I honestly really, really want to get it. And Giant Tinkerbell, which is a fan favorite. I love Giant Tinkerbell, but I'm not super into her. So I have a feeling that my boyfriend will get Giant Tink and I will get Rapunzel. And the decks and sleeves for this set are actually, again, old art of legendary Snow White and the Genie. So I'm really excited. I love both the designs. I love the Snow White one more, though, because I'm just a sucker for princesses. But yeah, those are just some of the accessories that they talked about there. And I will be reading what it says here. So, summon your courage and your glimmers as you plunge into a new set. Ursula's Return releases on May 17th at hobby stores and May 31st at mass retailers. Also in this new set, you'll find the more magic you have, the better. And with the madrigals now entering play, you can count on a whole magical family to help you on your adventures. With the release comes first of its kind, Illumineer's Quest, which we'll talk about in a second, playing in a group or solo. You'll go up against Ursula, whose powers increase throughout the battle. Deploying her entangled army, she'll do anything to slow you and your group down. Work together and you might just end up victorious. See you in the deep. And then there's the trailer. So we are going to watch the trailer. Probably gonna get copyright struck in or whatever, but I don't really care. We can watch it together. You guys can get my live reaction. Oh my god, when I first started watching this, I'm like, who is this guy? I'm like, Ghost from Christmas Future? Hello. But no, we all know who this guy is. As long as you're a Disney fan, you would know. Look how sick this looks. Ursula. Our Illumineers. And looking over the Illumineers is, and then when I was like, Ariel, what is that? And then Mulan, what the heck? And Mickey there, I was like, are those new designs? And you will see, they are. Whoa, she's like floating. They're all floating. They're like, what is happening? Let's go see. And then Flotsam and Jetsam. Look how sick they look. And look at all the villains. Well, I don't know why Eric's there. That's a little strange. That Eric is like under. But maybe they're just. Ooh, wait a second. Doesn't she do the look how sick she looks. Are you kidding me? That's the cursed merfolk. They turn into cursed merfolk and they're trying to save them. That makes so much more sense. Ursula's returned. Doesn't that look so sick? Like, I'm so excited for this new set. But yeah, so that is the trailer. Super exciting. But yeah, it's just crazy on how much they're really like expanding on this. But let's go over to my Discord server, which I will have in the description box down below for those of you that want to join. I constantly update everybody in that server. There's not many people in it. It's mostly people that I know IRL or friends with or whatever, but you're so welcome to join. And just see what's going on in the Lorcana world and talk about it with me and other fellow Illumineers. But they did do a lot of spoilers, which I did talk about. I was like, I'm in the lore cast, and holy shit, set 4 was announced. It's called Ursula's Return, and my boyfriend said, let's go. But yeah, it's like, yes. But yeah, Floodborn Ariel was revealed. Everyone has been freaking wanting Floodborn Ariel for the longest time. And that's way too close. Here, there we go. So, oops. So, Floodborn Ariel, sorry for the quality of this. I literally took this on my iPhone and I was taking it on my computer screen. But anywho, there'll be definitely more, like, better quality pictures out there, but I figured I'd use my own. And these are the spoilers that they said, so I was like, Ariel, there's a new Ariel, and yes, she's Floodborn, and everyone has been wanting a Floodborn Ariel. And she does shift. She's a shift 4. She's a super rare, and whenever you play a song, you may pay 2 ink to deal 3 damage to the chosen character. Super awesome. I love that she's like the main woman against Ursula in this story. So, yeah, and she's a 3/8, which 8 is very good in terms of stats, honestly. So, I absolutely love this card, and I need it. I hope it's in the starter deck. Okay, so the next one that they revealed, well, this was stuff that we already seen, but essentially, this one is just the, I took it from the video that they were showing on the Lorecast, but this is them showing some of the Encanto cards, which I do have close-ups of, so don't worry. And then this is the Illumineer's Quest game that they were talking about, the new co-op game. And essentially with this, it's like you have to defeat Ursula in the game, and you can either play by yourself, which is super awesome, because I've been wanting to, like, play more Lorcana by myself, or you can play with somebody else. So me and my boyfriend will definitely be doing this together. And it has, like, old cards and new cards, and I love it. So you get one deck, the other person gets one deck, and then you try to work together to defeat Ursula. So I'm very excited for that, honestly. And then, like I showed you before, the deck boxes, the sleeves, and the mats, and the other stuff. And then we get into the reveals. So, first one here, in the Encanto reveals, we have Mirabelle Madrigal. She is a 5-drop, uninkable, 3/5 Dreamborn hero, and with the specific classification of Madrigal. And she's an Amber. She has support, 2 lore, and her ability is Saving the Miracle, which is whenever this character quests, your other Madrigal characters get +1 lore this turn, which is just so on brand for Mirabelle. So, yes. And then the next reveal that I saw was this guy. We don't talk about Bruno, no, no, no. Out of the Shadows. He's a 5-drop, uninkable, 4/5 Storyborn ally Madrigal for 1 lore, and his ability is It Was Your Vision. When you play this character, chosen character gains. When this character is banished in a challenge, you may return this card to your hand this turn. So this one's pretty interesting, a nice little bounce mechanic, but different because, you know, you challenge with them, they get banished, but instead they go back to your hand. So that's pretty nifty, if you do say so myself. And he's a rare, like I said. Next one is Dolores. This one's a bit confusing to me because she's like the easy listener, but like her ability doesn't make sense. So she's a 4-drop inkable in Amethyst, just like Bruno. And she's a 3/3, lores for 2 lore, Storyborn ally Madrigal, and her ability is Magical Informant. When you play this character, if an opponent has an exerted character in play, you may draw a card. Interesting ability, nice little, works well with Rabbit, in Amethyst, but at the same time, I just don't get how this corresponds with Dolores. Like, I feel like there should have been, like, a hearing thing, but, like, I don't know what that would be. So I get it, but this one's just kind of confusing, I guess, of why that would be her ability, you know? So, yeah. And then the next one is another 4-drop Encanto character, Louisa Madrigal. She has Rush. Before I rush to this part, again, 4-drop, uninkable, Louisa Madrigal, magically strong 1. She's a 4/3 and quest for 1, Storyboard ally Madrigal, and she has Rush. So she just does her job. This one makes total sense, you know. It really vibes well with her character. And then next we have Felix Madrigal, who is an Amber. And he's just a vanilla 3 in inkable 2/4 Storyboard ally Madrigal, fun-loving family man, quest for 2. That's pretty good for a 3-drop to quest for 2. But again, he's just a vanilla card, you know. Next we have Julieta Madrigal. I don't remember how to pronounce her name. I haven't seen the movie in a while, so I apologize. She's a 3-drop inkable 1/4 excellent cook, Storyborn mentor Madrigal. And when her ability is Signature Recipe. When you play this character, you may remove up to 2 damage from chosen character. If you remove damage this way, you may draw a card. So she's kind of like Little Rapunzel in a way, but it's only when she's played, and you get to draw a card when she's played. So, not terrible of a card, for sure. Yeah, my boyfriend said, hey, it's budget Rapunzel. Excuse me. Next, we have our first legendary that was released, and it's Mulan, who we saw in the trailer. She's a 6-drop inkable elite archer, 2/6, Floodborn hero princess. She shifts for 5, and she has 2 abilities. Straight shooter. When you play this character, if you use shift to play her, she gets +3 strength this turn. Triple shot. During your turn, whenever this character deals damage to another character in a challenge, deal the same amount of damage to up to 2 other chosen characters. This just brings red purple to another level. If you have like 3 of these, it's a 6-drop, a good time to bring her out. She gets the job done. That's a very powerful card, honestly. And then the next reveal was the Mickey Mouse that we saw in the video. He's a 5-drop inkable playful sorcerer for 3/4. Floodborn hero sorcerer that has 2 lore. You may shift him for 3 ink. And he has resist +1. And his ability is Sweep Away. When you play this character, deal damage to chosen character equal to the number of broom characters you have in play. And when they revealed this, everyone was talking about broom meta decks. They're going to be coming because of this card. So that's really interesting. And speaking of Fantasia, another reveal was made of Yen Sid, who is the powerful sorcerer in Fantasia. Love the artwork on this card. Love the brooms kind of chilling in the background there. This is a true drop inkable 1/3 storyborn hero sorcerer legendary, the second legendary we were shown. And he has 2 abilities. Timely Intervention. When you play this character, if you have a character named Magic Broom in play, you may draw a card. So, again, broom meta decks are going to be a thing. An Arcane Study. When you have 2 or more broom characters in play, this character gets +2 lore. So, again, with the math there, I feel like this is not one character that you should play right away. I feel like you should wait till at least turn 5 or 6 until you got at least 2 or more brooms out to play this guy. So, pretty interesting. And my boyfriend was like, I spoke too soon, because he was like, they need support on this, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, this was just revealed. And then the next thing that was released was the Lorcana Challenge event cards. So if you participate in a Lorcana Challenge event, you will be getting this rainbow foil card of Dragonfire, which we all know and love. Super dope. I'm definitely going to be doing some Lorcana Challenge events because I really want this card. And my boyfriend was like, sold. And then top 64 players get this card, which is Let It Go in rainbow foil. Very pretty. And then top 32 gets Cinderella, 7-drop steel Cinderella, but in an alternate art with the rainbow foil. And it just looks so sick. And I love it. Love it, love it. And I love how the border kind of seeps into it and everything. So that's really exciting. And then top 16 get this Rapunzel card. Super pretty. Again, rainbow foil. And then also top 8 get the foiled playmat, which I'm like, how the heck are they going to make it a foiled playmat? We'll have to see. And if I ever come into someone that has that playmat, I'm like, oh, geez, this is going to be serious. And then they discussed when the first tournaments will be. I don't think they've released any other dates as of now that I'm recording this. But in North America, they'll have one in Atlanta, Georgia, and in Chicago. And then I guess 4 more events are soon to be announced. And then Europe has France and Germany. So I'm not sure if there will be one in my area, but we'll have to see. And then these ones will be in Lorcana Gateway, which is another game that they're putting out under Lorcana to kind of teach people how to play. I'm certainly going to get it anyways. And these are just more card reveals that will be in set 4, but also will be a part of the Lorcana Gateway card selection, if that makes sense. So this was another reveal of Rapunzel, Appreciative Artist. She's a 5-drop inkable 3/5 Dreamborn Hero Princess that lures for 3. And she has the ability of Perceptive Partner. While you have a character named Pascal in play, this character gains Ward. So I like how they're really trying to put Pascal and her together. So this is definitely going to be an Amethyst Sapphire deck that you would put this in, for sure. But yeah, I'm hoping they make more Pascal cards. So hopefully that's going to be a new card in the set. We'll have to see. And then we have Super Goof. We have Goofy, 4-drop inkable Super Goof for 2/4 Storyborn Hero. That quests for 1, but he has Rush, so you could just defeat things, little things with him. And his ability is Super Peanut Powers. Whenever this character challenges another character, gain 2 lore. So even if you're challenging things, you can gain lore. Super awesome. Never underestimate the power of a goof. I love this card so much. And then we have this card that was also spoiled, which is Hans, Noble Scoundrel. And you might be like, why is he in a bedroom with Anna's face there? We think in the live anyways, people were discussing this, that this is Kristoff in Anna's bedroom and Hans is like working for Ursula or whatever. But we'll get more of the story as the time goes along. But it's a 3-drop inkable 3/2 Storyborn Villain Prince, and his ability is Royal Schemes. When you play this character, if a princess or queen character is in play, gain 1 lore. And then you can quest for 2. In his little quote, it says, Hans was confident he could bring Anna to Ursula. All he needed was something of Kristoff's to lure her in. Interesting. So, got some story going there. And then we have this 1-drop that was released as well. 1-drop inkable Daisy Duck, lovely lady. She's just a vanilla Dreamborn ally. 1/3. And she quests for 1. So, nice little Daisy Duck to add to Amber decks. And then we were just talking about her, but Anna has a card, of course. 2-drop inkable Anna Braving the Storm, 1/4. And her ability is I Was Born Ready. If you have another hero character in play, this character gets +1 lore. So she gets 2 lore right off the bat when played, as long as you have, like, you know, Olaf out, for example. After talking to Olaf, Anna marched into the unexpected storm to save Kristoff. Can't wait to see how this story unfolds. And then an item was revealed. The first item was revealed, a 2-drop inkable Triton's Trident, and the ability for this item is Symbol of Power. Banish this item. Chosen character gains +1 strength this turn for each card in your hand. So that's insane. Not sure how that will be played out just yet, but apparently there's going to be more Trident cards in the future. Again, this is what the different accessories will look like. These ones are the this is the whatchamacallit, the Trove, Illumineer's Trove that you'll get with the 8 packs, another lore tracker, more dividers, and dice. I probably won't be getting the Trove, to be honest. I got the Trove last set, and I don't know. Maybe I'll get it just because of the artwork. We'll see. It's not on my top priority, I guess you could say. And then as you saw, they did another little reveal on the side. That was Ursula. So Ursula, Sea Witch Queen, 7-drop Inkable, 4/7, Floodboard Villain Queen Sorcerer. She lures for 3, a legendary, and she shifts for 5. And her abilities are Now I Am the Ruler. Whenever this character quests, exert chosen character. And You'll Listen to Me. Other characters can't exert to sing songs. That's gonna be real crazy. When, this up against Steel Song, that's gonna be crazy. Crazy. But yeah, so those are all the spoilers as of right now. For set 4. If there are more to come, I will definitely be making another video all about it. But yeah, I just wanted to record this video to kind of keep you guys all updated on set 4 and my opinions on it. I'm absolutely loving it. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I can't wait for more set 4 spoilers. Again, feel free to join the server in the link in the description to get more spoilers, updates, and feel free to talk about game strategies and plays. So like, for example, I just posted this one yesterday. It's literally the Grand Mulan Smash. So turn 2 play, like for Amber Ruby. Turn 2, play Grand Duke. Turn 3, play Honest John, which is optional, but pretty good to have. Turn 4, you play Mulan. And then turn 5, you shift this Mulan onto this Mulan. And literally pretty much dominate the game because of the fact that you're making people lose lore, gain a strength, and you get another strength, so it's a 6/6 at that point. So yeah, the setup is one where the Duke is less threatening early game because he doesn't benefit Honest John. Then Mulan comes out with the possibility of getting a free song while your opponent loses a lore. To finish it off is Mulan Elite Archer, causing another lore loss, and then she swings in with 3 strength, and they get to throw out 2 free smashes, like clearing your opponent's board. Pretty nice, for sure. But yeah, definitely come join the server if you'd like to, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye, everyone!